Hey YouTube, welcome to another draft on Twitch. We got some folks hanging out here, talking about some things. And we're going to draft some magic cards. We've got a Royal Eruption here. That's all we got. That's all we got. There was a Black Bloom Rogue, which is fine, but we're not going to take the Royal Eruption, or we're not going to take it over Royal Eruption. The rare was Coveted Prize, which was awful. Wasn't much in that pack. There was a Blight Priest, which is pretty good, but nothing over Royal Eruption, right? So what day is this going up? This will be going up on November 10th. So I guess I'll shout out one more time that the Extra Life stream back on Halloween was great. We had a $1,500 goal at the start, and as you can see in the goal that just appeared up there in the corner, we raised $4,767 instead of $1,500. And that puts me at a $10,000 lifetime amount total. That's the word I'm looking for. Total over 5 years, which is great. So what do I want to follow a Royal Eruption up with? We've got a Royal Mage. Cards with Royal in their name are pretty good. I think it's just a Royal Mage. It's better than the Colony. It's better than the Blood Beckoning. It's better than the Stinger. It's better than the Shepherd. Yeah, it's just a Royal Mage for me. There's a lot of black in these packs, so we might consider avoiding black, but we'll see. We'll see. Take the Brushfire Elemental. I hate that card. I hate that card so much. Hate it. Who's in our pod? Anybody? Anybody who are people? No. Well, they're probably all people, just not people I know. Royal Mage into another Royal Eruption? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. There's only bad cards in this pack, like Moss Pit Skeleton. This video was recorded on November 4th. Nothing is real. It's true. Nothing is real. Everything is royal. Yup. Yeah, somebody's going to happily be in Golgari, but it ain't going to be me. There's a Bug Catcher. I don't hate that Bug Catcher. Dry lips. There's a Bug Catcher, and there's cards that aren't Bug Catcher. I don't like Seagate Restoration. It's not a good card. We don't have to be blue. I would like to be red with 2 Royal Eruptions, especially getting past a 3rd pick Royal Eruption. So I think we'll take the Bug Catcher here. Cut red a little bit. See where we end up from there. Probably all people. Some of them might be bots. This is a game where you have to grind a currency. I'm assuming that it's probably nigh on impossible to make a bot that could actually successfully grind out gems, but you never know. You never know. I'm forcing blue-red. I didn't play blue-red last draft. I ain't forcing blue-red at all. This pack's pretty green. Pretty green, except that's obviously the Golgari card. That's a Golgari card. This is probably the best card in the pack. I don't like Cleric. I don't like Tempest. I'm not cutting red that hard. There's a chance we end up red-white warriors, actually. Pivot into Semulan. No, I passed that Moss Pit Skeleton for a reason. I think I might take the Relic Axe. There's a chance we end up red-white, like with a Bug Catcher, 2 Royal Eruptions. If we get warriors, that's a plan. So if we end up red-white, Gerbo is fine. I've honestly never... I've yet to find a deck where I'm like, oh, so glad I had that Jerboa. It's always been just kind of fine. Celebrant's obviously great, but not into where we're headed. We could just cut red not knowing that we're white yet. I think I might just cut red not knowing that we're white yet. You have a 100% win rate with Golgari with your one deck? That's true. Fisher Wizard or a Song Mad? Interesting. Interesting. I don't hate taking Fisher Wizard. That could put us into like red black party. Gets us into a wizard. It can also go in red blue. I think Fisher Wizard's the way to go here. Songmat's good, but take that. There's a Blight Priest in this pack. There's a Blood Priest in this pack, but there's not a Blight Priest. Similar name, but one's much worse. We'll take a Spellcraft. Keep taking the good red cards, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Sports Rider? Sure. Take the good red cards. We'll find out where we're going to go. Songmad's actually one of your favorite MDFCs. I like it. I like it. But I have come down a little bit on them. I don't like anything here. We've got Jar Jar Links. I don't really want to play a Sneaking Guide. I'm not going to play a Spare Supplies. Take the Sneaking Guide, I guess. Yeah, draft mono red. So Skitter Sneak if we're going to be black-red, and it may not make the cut. This if we're going to be blue-red, and we've had nothing telling us that we should be in blue. So I guess we take the Skitter, but probably not play it. Jar Jar Links, you bet. You bet. I'm not going to play an Ox. I'm not going to play a Zendikar. So these were the only two blue cards in that pack, so maybe blue just didn't exist in these packs, is my guess. Ow, my back. Well, we're just going to keep taking the Royal Eruptions. We're red. We'll find out what we are some other day. But we're just going to continue knowing that we're red. Speaking of Jar Jar Links, if any of you haven't watched my old video about the top 10 Star Wars MTG cards, yeah, that was a good video. I never did draft that set. I got as far as a test printing and then realized it would probably be better to get it done through Staples or something. Yeah, we're going to take this Royal Eruption. What if we were blue-black? I guess we could try to head... Yak and Sparkle. Thanks for that follow. Yeah, maybe we try to head into blue-red here. I like ACOG quite a bit. There's a Diviner as well. The Ambusher is not supremely exciting. Let's take a peek at blue-red. Charix, eh? I don't like Charix. I don't think it's actually a good card. Vanquish the Weak, though, I think is a good card. Forcing it? I have literally never seen Charix do anything. It blocks for a bit, and then you die to flyers. I've never seen it do anything. I'm taking the Vanquish the Weak. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. And then no blue and some red. We'll take the Akum Warrior here. I still don't even know what second color we are. I think we are still definitely just red and then something. Found me on YouTube ages ago. Only just got into back into Magic. Vids have helped out so much. Awesome. Glad to have you here, Yakin. Yak, as it were. It's a fun time over here. It's much more relaxed. We do marble races. We just finished a big 24-hour stream. Gave out, I don't even know what the final, it had to be so we added $300 worth of Inked Gaming stuff, which means we must have given away well over $1,500 worth of stuff that people had donated. Yeah, we'll take Relic Amulet, and I guess we just jump into blue-red. Really big on hyperbolic takes about unplayable mythics here. I try to be, but what mythic are you talking about specifically? I don't know what that refers to. Is there a command for Stream Raiders? Exclamation mark Stream Raiders. Oh, Nissa? I think Nissa's great. It's Ben Stark who doesn't like Nissa. So if we are... We still don't have to be blue for Relic Amulet. We still could be red-black. Let's take the Spikefield Hazard. We know we're red. We know we're red. We know we're red. It's pretty late. It's less good in a deck that doesn't really have rogues. I guess we are going to push into blue-red. It's not going to look like a traditional Wizards deck. It's going to almost be blue-red party a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll see. Does Simulan like Nissa? Simulan likes Nissa, yeah. He doesn't think it's insane, but he is a fan. It's Ben Stark who picked the Force Spike double-faced card over to Nissa at one point. What do you think about a green-black counters deck? I'm not the biggest fan of it. I've tried it, and I cannot really reliably make it work. In fact, I've gotten my worst results ever by playing it and trying to force it. A streamer that I did a set review with, Simulan, forces it now and does pretty dang well with it, and I don't know how. We'll take this negate for the sideboard. We're going to push into blue-red, just not a traditional looking blue-red. What's our creature count look like? 9? I guess we'll take the Spikefield here. We are going to need to fill up our creatures. Molten Blast, maybe we play it. Electromancer, heck yeah. All right, let's get rid of the black cards. We are blue-red. Ooh, we are blue-red party, I think, which makes Spark Mage amazing. What a weird deck. I am here for this deck. Drafted it earlier, really hated it. Yeah, ditto. Blue blows you out. Like you get super bouncing kills it, and all that work into something that just gets bubble snared. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, Spark Mage looks great in this deck. Wizard won't come back around, but we might get a Hellion, which maybe gets played. We probably don't get anything amazing out of this pack back around, but I'm pretty happy with the Spark Mage here. We are going to cut the Axe because we did not end up in the Warrior type deck. I'll take a Crab. I'm not passing a Crab. We're not exactly a Crab deck, but I'll play a Crab in any deck. Crab theory for life. Crab theory for life. Heading to bed. Sounds good, Lego Strike. Have a good night. Black-green counters is an archetype that you really need to enjoy running if you want to draft it. Yeah. Because Travis's take is that it's the worst deck. But because it's the worst deck, it's open, which means you can get the best version of the worst deck consistently and therefore win a bunch. But I can't do it. I've tried. I've tried hard. Hey, we get the rare in our colors. Except it's really bad. Really bad. We're going to take a Lull Mage's Domination. I would also love this Stonework Pack Beast. And boy, this would have been the third Thought Thief if we were just blue-black. If we were just blue-black, it would have been the third Thought Thief. And then we could have been the monsters playing blue-black. But we're just going to take the Lull Mages. It's such a good card here. This deck's weird. I like it. Yak with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. You have access to emotes now. I've never liked Grotag Night Runner. I would never not play it, but I don't like picking it. But the Ambusher will come back around. The Duelist, I think, will come back. Well, no, somebody's going to take the Duelist for their nutso blue-black deck they've got going. Field Research is actually slightly an option here, but I think I'll take the Runner. This could be a Shell Shield deck. We are going to be a little tiny bit low on creatures, so maybe we want to protect them. It powers up our Amulet. I think it's better than the Duelist. Because as much as we're not a Wizard deck and are much more of a party deck, our party payoffs are really just Spark Mage Bugcatcher. and spellcraft to an extent. So it's not like I desperately want to stretch myself into a duelist. Appreciate the effect that came up. What was it? I always forget that I have the mask effect on. There's nothing here, so I'm gonna take 20 gems, I guess. We're in the right colors. We're in the right colors. Yoink. We're not in the right colors. This would have been the fourth Thought Thief for those keeping track. The fourth Thought Thief we're passing. As a reminder, there are only 0.9 copies of any specific uncommon in the average draft. But this is the fourth Thought Thief we're passing. They wheel. They wheel. Oh boy. Oh boy. At some point, we apparently should have been blue-black. I'm going to take 20 gems. Four hack deck. This is about where I would pick this card and maybe play it. She may not make the cut, but maybe. There's a chance we want to field research. There's a chance we want to field research. Zulaport back around. Boy. I didn't see the signals for blue-black other than the 4 Thought Thieves. So I don't know when I would have gotten into it, but apparently we should have. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 double face cards. So I'm thinking 18 land deck. So that's going to be like 1, 2. So we've got 4 cuts, 15 creatures, definitely at least 1 ACOG, maybe a second one. Probably no creatures except perhaps our worst creature. So what does she do? Other than be bad, she's a 1/2 flying haste. Whatever, don't care. Tap her, the next instant sorcery spell costs X less, where X is the number of wizards. And we've got 6. Whatever. Cut her. Just drafted with you. Had to turn the stream off. So do you have the 4 Soaring Thought Thieves? Because we passed 4 Soaring Thought Thieves. 1 wheeled. What is Stream Raiders? Stream Raiders is an idle battler game. Oh, there's an update. Uh-oh. All right, let me get this update done. Well, here's Stream Raiders. It's an idle battle game. So all I do is I put a unit down and we have a battle. But for half an hour, every 5 minutes in chat, if you go to the Stream Raiders link, you can pop a unit down. And then when we do the battle 30 minutes later, you don't do anything. It's just an auto battle, or your units will just go and fight automatically. It's kind of like marbles. It's just something we do. It takes like 2 minutes of my time. So here's the battlefield. So you can see people have popped their units in. And then when we start the battle, they'll just go and do their fight. It's something nice and idle that takes me a couple of minutes at most every half hour and keeps chat having something to do. I do play Voldalian Arcanist, that's true. And she does counter self, right? Voldalian Arcanist doesn't cost blue-red, though. But yeah, maybe she's not the worst creature. I think Lagak might be our worst creature. Either that or the Tempest. $15 creatures. 3 more cuts. We might need to cut another ACOG, because we do have a fair bit of removal, and we're not necessarily filling their graveyard up. And is Relic Amulet working here? 11. Yeah, 17 times we can trigger Amulet. Amulet's working great. She does also fly and have haste. She's not exciting. Who's my favorite MTG YouTuber? Me. I'm my favorite. I don't actually watch that much Magic content. I hang out in Semulin's stream because he's fun to watch. The community is fun. He does Stream Raiders, but I don't watch much Magic content really. Loading Ready Run, I guess. Though I don't even watch much of their Magic content. I watch Tap Tap Concede every week. But that's about it. You don't have as much time for Magic when you also produce content. We could take away Shell Shield. 2 cuts, eh? We're going to need to cut a creature. Let's get rid of the Legak. And then I guess Molten Blast, because we have Spellcraft, Eruption, 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 ACOG. Yeah, we can cut that and maybe side it in. Zomboy Manager, thank you very much for the 10-month resub. Yeah, the weekend stream was great. We had $200 donated today from a couple of people, so we are over $10,000 now, $4,767 raised this year. My voice was wrecked on Sunday and Monday. Absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Yeah, let's go with this and let's hop into a match. Why not? Just not interested in it? Or yeah, I'm not as interested in Magic content because I do spend so much time making it myself and reading about it myself. Yeah, I just watch a lot of other stuff when I get away from, streaming and recording and such. I watch Alton Brown cook some food. I watch Outside Xbox. I watch a good bit of Loading Ready Runs, non-Magic stuff. Definitely your favorite Magic YouTuber who focuses on draft. Watch a lot of constructed content. Yeah, I do. I do nothing with constructed. Don't watch it. Don't play it. Don't think about it. Hey, our opponent's not blue-black. It's great. Yeah, you get burnt out on it if you do too much Magic. Alton Brown has been drunk tweeting up a storm. Oh, I bet. He does a Tuesday night cooking stream on YouTube every week where him and his wife just get kind of tipsy. They argue a whole bunch and they make some food. And it's great. They did one last night, which I have not watched yet. So this is going to be, yeah, this will attack like a 3/2. This will do 3 damage when it comes out. As long as we don't get ACOG'd here, this is amazing. Let's smash on in. Do I play Commander? No, I don't like multiplayer Magic. I do play Gladiator now and then, which is like Canadian Highlander. Yeah, draft is pretty expensive if you try to play it too much. Core Celebrant, we can get through that. We can get through that easy peasy. Watch this. They're going to block, and they're going to be like, haha, I prevented some damage. Haha, they prevented some damage. Pew, pew, pew. Alton Brown's always great to watch. Have a signed chicken and bowler hat in your dining room? Nice. Yeah, Alton Brown, Good Eats. The Good Eats Halloween episode was fantastic. Generally don't watch people who play the same games you do. That makes sense. Play mostly best of one draft, you're a heretic. It's true. You are. You are a bad person. Saved all your gold for drafting originally. Soon stacks up, yeah. Would you say I'm more of a Twitch streamer over a YouTuber then? It's become a little bit more even. So I do only stream once a week, generally. But YouTube has definitely died down a little bit. YouTube viewership of Magic, period, has kind of tanked. So like my channel is a shadow of what it used to be, which makes it very hard to want to put in the effort to put out more content when it gets watched less and less and less. What's our attack going to be like here? I think we just jam in because I want to play Relic Amulet and Fisher Wizard pitch to the land. So vroom vroom. So I've been focusing on Twitch slightly more. Twitch's Magic viewership is also going down, but what I'm finding with Twitch is it really seems like people watch a streamer. They don't explicitly watch a game. And so what we do here on Twitch is just kind of generate a pretty cool community. who hangs out, watching me do stuff. And it's fun. So I would say that I enjoy Twitch way more than I enjoy YouTube. Sitting quietly by myself, talking to myself with no interaction, that can get to you. But on Twitch, it's just a whole different ballgame. But yeah, magic viewership of content. Yeah, so pandemic issues. Twitch viewership is up, 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 up. Twitch viewership has gone super up during the pandemic. But Magic viewership has gone down, 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 which is kind of strange. You would think that Magic viewership would also go up, 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 which is what makes me slightly concerned about Magic's future. So we get in for 4 unblockable, take him to 8. I think we just go team because that Relic Amulet's going to finish off the Infiltrator. We're going to get them real, real low. So yeah, we just smash. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the future of Magic is as far as viewership is concerned. Yeah, so we'll finish off. Well, no, I want to see this trick if they have Resolute Strike. So that doesn't save the Banneret. So yeah, let's basically clean their board out. But yeah, we'll see what the future of Magic viewership looks like, and see what we can do. See what we can do. I would be happy to become a board game streamer, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Because then I could get WizKids support, because you saw how much they supported during the 24-hour stream. And then I could review board games, and it would be awesome. Yeah, that's Magic as a whole, right? Magic as a whole is having issues. But even viewership-wise has ever so slightly extended past the recent issues. All right, let's go land. I've got nothing to buy back, so I guess we'll just get a counter on the amulet. Kill their Royal Mage. Do we have the mana to pump this? Look at that, we do. In we go. Star Wars Legion? I don't know anything about Star Wars Legion. I have heard of it. It's from Fantasy Flight. I haven't looked at Fantasy Flight's recent Star Wars games. Yeah, we don't really have a sideboard. We didn't see much from them. They're blue-white stuff. I assume it must be party. So I think we just go back in. Star Wars Legion. So it's a minis game? Interesting. Interesting. Crab on 1. Love it. Like Warhammer, but for Star Wars? Oh, interesting. I did just start trying to paint again. So that's something I could potentially get interested in. You got Hoka. You spelled the name wrong. What is it actually called? Hako Ona. Hako Ona on your Amazon shopping cart. So yeah, you reviewing tabletop games and being sponsored by WizKids. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. It seems very, very, very interesting. So I don't really fear that 3-1. I might trade Bugcatcher for it. No attacks with my crab. Yeah, Hako Ona looks really interesting. Oh yeah, battle. We'll do the battle. Remind me the battle again. You miss when WizKids did Mage Knight, the pre-hero clicks. Have a ton of the game. The Mage Knight, yeah, I'll trade here. The Mage Knight board game is one of the best board games of all time. Resolute Strike? Sure, we got it out, yeah. Mill, mill, mill. Drop a stalker. Pass the turn. Magic's undergoing a metamorphosis. They'll split competitive and casual streams more formally later. I could see that. I could see them doing that. And I could also see them just being like, competitive Magic is no longer supported. Still have your Mage Knight figures? Nice. Yeah, I haven't actually played the board game that much, but it's considered one of the best board games. I think it's like 24th right now out of 120,000 or whatever. And it's widely considered the best solo board game ever. And I just haven't played it that much. It's just sitting there. It's right there. I can see it right now. We'll pass the turn and catch him with an ACOG. As someone who plays a lot of D&D, there's big, exciting new supplement for that game coming out. Yeah, I've never really gotten into D&D. I don't think I'm going to ACOG a squid. Not a big fan of Commander anymore. They have changed it quite a bit, haven't they? More lands. I like it. I like it. We'll hold up ACOG and Spellcraft, I guess. What have we gotten out of them? Do we know anything more about their deck? Well, we know they're playing lands. And they've got some partyish creatures. We might be on the mill plan here. Into the Royal? Sure. I think I'm going to shoot that sellsword. Still love Commander. It's very difficult to play safely during a pandemic. Also true. Yeah, we'll see what Magic looks like in the future. Drop the stacker. Pass the turn, holding up the ACOG. We're going to play a very slow game here, but I think we have the somewhat significant advantage. Definite block. Give me a creature. Yup. Big ol' expensive creature. That's what I like. Field research, holding up Shell Shield. I don't mind that. And I'll even draw that Infiltrator. That's unfortunate, Seismic. I think I'm just going to play the Zakum Warrior out as a land, get some more mills here, get him down to 10, and pass that turn. We're playing the long game, but I think it's going to work. Royal Eruption, whatever they play, keep on going. Yeah, they turned this year into the year of Commander, right? And it affected the format as an outsider looking in. What are they going to buy back? Royal? Yeah, they're buying back Royal. That's fine. A-okay, we can Shell Shield that and get them real good. Just have to make sure we keep up Shell Shield. Mill some more, take them to 6. Boy, we're just the awful people in this, aren't we? Now I have to read this. The kick gives it the hexproof, so we need to make sure we have 2 mana left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can spend 5. So let's go with a Sure-footed. Pass the turn. Crab's a mistake. Crab might be a mistake. When did I start playing Magic? 1995. Started in 95, played till 2000, took a 12-year break, came back in 2011, and then I've been playing since 2011. So 9 plus a bit. Linvala, that's fine. That's fine. Let's shoot Linvala. At some point, I think our opponent might just explode. Indestructible makes sense. Let's go with a Fissure Wizard, because we actually do want to draw. We don't care about creatures. We care about lands. So I'm going to turn this Scorch Rider into not a land, but oh well. 1995, Baby Leek? No, I was 11 at the time. Oh no! Oh no! We're going to have to live 4 turns. I think we'll be fine. Pack Beast, that's fine. Let's shoot the Pack Beast. Pew! Let's attack in and draw a card. More lands. Play a land. Pass the turn. They're down to 3 cards. They're down to 3 cards. Was I 11? Maybe I started in 94? No, it must have been 95. Royal Mage buying back into the Royal. Buys back the Into the Royal. You can't kick that. You kick that and you up your clock by a significant amount. More lands. Perfect. Attack. Draw a card. Ooh, a Spike Field Hazard. I like that. Bet he had the same hair he does now. In 95, no. I mean, I've never had hair this long, ever. However, before I turned like 5-ish, my hair was bleach blonde. I was a very blonde young child. And then it just got much darker. Into the Royal, not kicked, makes sense. Also, that's going to let me draw cards. Take down. Shoot that. I don't think they're going to win. I don't think this opponent's going to win. They have 2 cards left. No blocks. I want your Royal Mage. Give it to me. Just concede. I have the high ground. Do I think Magic will die soon? Not soon, no. You have to be very careful about using the D word around Magic. We've got a battle to go. Let's get the battle going while I talk about the D word and Magic. I will say that I do believe that Magic is currently dying. I do not think that it is a one-way street. I don't think it is a foregone conclusion that it will end up dead. But I think it is on a significant decline. They have time to turn that around. They have plenty of time because Magic is not dying next week. It's not dying next year. It's not dying in the next probably 5 years. There's a chance that 5+, if they don't change some stuff, it could end up dying. They've had a couple of exceptionally bad years for the game. They're doing a lot of things that are pushing for short-term gains and long-term losses. So I do think they need to turn things around, but I think they have plenty of time to do that. So I don't know where Magic will be in the next 5 years. I think it will still be here. It could be just about gone, or it could have turned around and is back to being great. Jailora and Smug Looking Barrel and Yak and Hazmat with Barbarian Scrolls, Fenton with 2 Healer Scrolls. Let's go and do our second last battle before the boss. I will pop down an Archer here. Hop on into the link into Stream Raiders if you want to play, and we'll get back to that battle in about a half hour. But yeah, I think they need to do some things. They need to get better with design so that they're not banning cards left and right. They need to get better with design so that draft formats and stuff don't get incredibly stale 3 weeks in. 3 weeks in, people are like, I'm done with this draft format. But draft formats are around for like 14 weeks. They need to make Arena work better. Arena has so many problems. 3+ years into development now. 3+ years into development in which people are playing it. Ooh, crab on one. There's a lot they need to do, and I'm not sure how they do it. That's not my job to figure out. That's their job to figure out. But we'll see. We'll see. Short-term gains are mainly because Hasbro's trying to strong-arm WotC into producing profit. I don't give WotC full I don't let WotC off scot-free. Hasbro has said make more profits. WotC decides how. They could produce an amazing game that is great and people just can't stop playing it because they love it so much. But instead, we're getting stuff that's not doing well for the game, and it's not Hasbro doing that. WotC makes the decisions for it. And so I don't give them complete, freedom from what's been happening. So we go Electromancer. We get back 1 mana. 1 mana doesn't do anything. So let's go with Runner so we can maybe double spell next turn. And we'll pass the turn. I think Arena probably just has a shockingly small development team. Like I think Arena's development team is probably way smaller than any of us think it is. Vine Gecko, ooh, this opponent has like the kicker deck. What do we do against the kicker deck? I guess we get in for 2. But we're going to need to find some lands and mill them out real good. Ooh. Can I play a land off this? I can play a land off of this. Land. Bug catcher, sure. Yeah, so I don't know what the future is for Magic, but currently it doesn't look the most rosy. But that could still change. My opinion on Secret Layers, there's been a lot of Secret Layers done right, and there's been a bunch of Secret Layers done wrong. As a non-constructed player, they don't affect me, really, but we'll see. Do I think they'll ever stop making paper Magic and move to Arena? I do. I think at that point, Magic is dead. I can't. Right, hexproof not on the back end. Ugh, they're popping off. They're popping off. I do think there'll be a point where we will probably declare Magic to be dead. I think I might just use this Shell Shield to stop some damage here. And that will be before, or perhaps at the moment that they move fully on over. This opponent's using a lot of modes. We're going to mute them. So we can get back 3 mana here. God, we're just getting land screwed like whoa. Land screwed like whoa. But yeah. I don't know. I think they're in a bad spot. I think they're declining. So we'll see. How often do I stream? I'm here every Wednesday on schedule. And then you'll sometimes catch me doing random streams, sometimes Among Us streams, sometimes Lego streams. Yeah, I agree with that, Alto guy. I also think the period of time in which people think that Magic is alive and Magic dies will be very short. I think it will be a very quick cascade of like, I don't know what sets it off, but it'll be some sort of cascade of players losing interest, stores no longer making money, card value dropping, people dumping cards as quickly as possible, the finance people leaving, stores closing more, and everything falling apart. Boy, we are just getting land screwed, eh? Some more millage here. Well, if we keep them off of cards, maybe we'll get there. But yeah, I think it will be a very quick process. Probably fast enough that if you are not like, if you have a big collection and you're not immediately selling it, there's probably a very short window for you to sell your cards and have them be worth much money. But again, whether that happens in 3 years, 10 years, 50 years, I don't know. We're not winning this match. This match is not a match that we're coming out the other side of. I guess we try to kill the gecko and take a nice cool 12. Let's take a nice cool 12. Because if they play no more kicker spells, then those Risen Riptides are no problem, right? Right? What do we do? So I can take a 5-drop. Can take a 5-drop. I think we actually take a Risen Riptide. Oh wait, no. If they have a kicker spell, we're toast. So we actually need to kill. If they have a kicker spell, we're dead. So there's nothing to even think about there. So I think we just kill the Cunning Geyser Mage and ask them to not have a kicker spell. And then if they don't, then we can steal a Riptide, and then we're back in this game quite a bit. I guess we could alternatively play a creature out that could trade with the Geyser Mage, but that opens us up to removal. So let's go with this. Ask them very nicely to not have a kicker spell. Was I playing around fortification by not blocking with crab? Yep, we'll go with that. They scry to the bottom. No kicker spell? No kicker spell. All right. We made a choice that was hopefully good. And they scried to the bottom, too. They scried to the bottom. So, land for turn. Mill. Land, Celindy Vision. We need to steal one of those Riptides. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yep, so let's steal a Riptide. I would like this, please. Thank you. Pass the turn. No kicker spell. How many lands are they left at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that seriously only 12 lands we've seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they've got presumably 13. All right, they've got a fair number of lands left. Land, Royal. We get to double spell here, and we may have stabilized. 3, notably not 0. Notably not 0. Chat, having a good old chat. I love when I see chat having chats. It's hard to keep up with when I've been in the middle of a game, so I can't take part in that chat that well. All right. Well, I would like to draw a card, so we are going to make this unblockable. And then we're going to play a Scorch Rider, and we're going to keep up ACOG. Oh, Fish Wizard, too. Yeah, let's play the Scorch Rider. Hold up ACOG. ACOG, literally anything they play. Literally anything they play. Could have been at 7. Yeah, but Fastwood Fortification would have got me. Can't be countered. No trample, though. No trample. No trample. No trample. Ne pas de le trample. Ne pas de le trample. Well, this is actually super bad, eh? Super bad for us here. Because we have to lose our crap. Super bad. We were so close. And then the giant can't be countered hexproof stupid card got us. Okay. Okay. They're at 7 cards in their library. They have a 10/10. They have a 10/10. I would like to draw a card. That is a land. So we will Fisher Wizard, pitch that land, turn it into something else. Another land. We'll play that land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will field research without kicking it to draw 2 cards. A Royal Eruption. We will Royal Eruption their 3/3. We lose ACOG for a turn, but I think that's fine. We chump their 10/10. We block their 2/4. They don't have a kicker spell. We're still fine. We're still fine. Gonna have to go. Catch up next week. Awesome. That sounds good. Thanks for checking me out, Yargle. Or Yak. Oh, there's 2 people who start with YNA now. Yak. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I'm from London, Ontario. Regularly speak French? Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. All right, so this is bad. This is very bad. It turns out we really needed that ACOG. Jump. Jump. Block. Very bad things are happening here. They're down to 6. That's too many lands. That's too many lands. That was close. That was super close. That was a good game. That was a good game. Super close. Let's get back into it. So, boy, chat has been popping off. What y'all chatting about? Magic dying, I suppose, eh? Yeah, we got a crab. We got a crab. We passed the big crab. I guess big crab would have blocked the 10/10, eh? That's its purpose. That is why big crab exists. All right, deck. Cooperate with me. That's... I think this just has to be a keep. It sucks that we're on the draw, or on the play. If we were on the draw, it's an insta-keep. I think we just have to keep any land and we can at least perhaps fix some issues. And if we do find the mountain, then we're off to the races. Hey, look at that. We're off to the races. How off to the races are we? Do we really want to get in for 1? Or do we want to get in for 2 next turn? I think we want to get in for 2 next turn. Plus, then we can play Kaza when Royal's down. So let's go with that. Never, ever did not have it. And we're going to meet their wolf and their emotes. No gecko. No gecko. Oh, yeah, we will get him for 3 by playing a party member, won't we? No ACOG. I need this card. Thank you. You gonna royal me? You got something. What you got? Fallen Empires, Homelands, Chronicles might have been the first time Magic might have died. Well, Fallen Empires and Homelands were just bad. But they were the first time things were a bad set. I don't think people were terribly expecting Magic to die. All right, so they presumably just had the Royal, no ACOG. No ACOG. They had an ACOG. Well, we still get the +3, or the +2. Chronicles, on the other hand, Chronicles was definitely one of the times that people were like, ooh, things are bad. Hey, Nickel, how's it going? Masks was the set that was corrected from Urza's. They showed me ACOG. Don't show me that. Don't do that to me. I think we're going to field research. We really need to find lands. That was our issue last game, too. At the start, we eventually found a whole lot of lands. Concerted defense? Pardon? Did we just get concerted defensed? That's the second time that's ever happened to me. God, I need to land real bad. Real bad. Well, I don't think we're going to go 3-0 this time. Our deck said no. Yeah, Urza's block was pushed beyond anything that was reasonable. I think there's an interesting conversation to be had as to whether current Magic is as bad as Urza's Magic was or not. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this is what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Like, I guess we have one way of getting through this, eh? Like, take him to 5. We have one way out. And I don't think it's a good way. So this is what? This is blue 4. So it's blue 2. So we actually can trigger that. So we've actually got 4 unblockable coming at them next turn. Unfortunately, we have no follow-up, which is the big bad part of this. Okay. Ardent Electromancer, get the trigger. They'll ACOG it. They have to. They can't give me that mana. They'll ACOG it. We take them to 2. We chump the 6. This is far closer than I have any business being. Okay, they had the win. That was far closer than we had any business getting with 3 mana. 1-1. Into the finals we go. Into the finals we go. Into the finals. Urza's block was less powerful than at least the past several standard environments. Urza's was more oppressive, but not as RNG says you lose. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, the art has never been bad. That's true. That's been one of the most consistent parts of Magic, is that the art has always been great. It's changed, but it's always been great. Sure, we'll keep this. We got real close in that last game. I thought for a second we were going to have one of the best comebacks ever. But no dice. All right, double royal. Sure. Blood Priest, that's fine. Drop the Stalker, pass the turn. Geopede. Now that needs to die. Geopedes get out of... but what way will we kill it? This way. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? Sure did. What are you going to do with all the channel points? I don't know. Channel points... I don't know if anybody ever figured out like a great use of channel points. And I think at this point, people have kind of gotten to like, channel points are kind of not the best. You get to see a Shell Shield and 1 Royal Eruption. $38K, nice. Seeing some neat ideas. Yeah, I think people were really excited about channel points, and then they were like, they're not as exciting as I had hoped. Let's field research. I don't know why this deck is having so many land problems. All right, so there's a land. I'm not Royal Erupting either of those things. I don't super feel like racing them. We only have the one Tazim Royal Mage, right? Let's get it down. Let's get it down. What are they at? They're at one card in their graveyard. We need more in there so we can lull Mage's Domination something big. Something big and beefy. Yeah, you can highlight messages. You can modify emotes. Ow. An option for channel points should have been you can donate them back to the streamer for the streamer to use them for some value. That would have been good, yeah. All right, they're going to deal 2. That's fine. So that Hellion's something I would like to steal at some point. But that's going to require 8 mana or 5. No, sorry. Yeah, 8 mana or 5 mana if we can get more cards in their yard. So how do we live to that point? I guess by playing a bug catcher and going from there. Probably taking some hits from that Hellion. Some games lend themselves to more things with channel points. Games like MTG don't. That's true. That's true. So yeah, we'll take 4 this time. All right, more lands are how we're going to get there. We could also Royal Eruption this with 1 more land. 1 more land. All right, let's pass the turn. 50 points, eat the banana. Just remind the stream there to hydrate for 50 points. That makes sense. Scorch Rider coming in. Okay, so we'll probably look to Royal Eruption the Scorch Rider, I guess. Or we could also... there's some options. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I guess we get to... So this is 3. So we could double pump it and kill the Hellion. And the Hellion kills my Stalker. And then we can steal or kill the... I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Do not hate that. Hey, Samuelin coming on in with the raid. How's it going, folks? We are drafting anything but Golgari here. We just finished a 3-0 with a great double red mythic deck. We're currently 1-1 with Crab Theory. Good old Crab Theory. Travis with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. If you don't know Samuelin, go check out twitch.tv/Samuelin. You will find all kinds of Golgari decks over there. All kinds of best of 3 magic. And a fun old time with some good mods. Some good mods over there. You all may have watched a 24-hour stream that I did over the weekend. At the start of this stream, we had a couple more $100 donations, and we went up to $4,767, putting me at $10,000 over the lifetime of my streams. We're having some land issues here. Our cards are great. We should be able to survive this pretty dang well. We do just die to a Royal Eruption at some point. So let's hope we don't die to a Royal Eruption at some point. Yeah, super happy to be at the 10,000. Because now, who knows what I do for next year. I am not stealing a 1-2. I will die not stealing a 1-2. I'm not going to do it. I'm not using that spell on a 1-2. It's not happening. Ha 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 ha. Crab Theory. I think I have to use this on a 1-1. I don't like it. Thanks for the follow, McFunky Limestone VIO12. You gonna fling it at me? Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I will block. I will block your 1-2. You are not getting through. All right. Time to mill him of 23 cards before we take 2 damage. We've been having significant land issues with this deck. Shouldn't be, but we are. Can I have that domination back, please? Please? No? I get a relic amulet? Cool. I guess we'll play it. Sorry. This is going to be pretty bad, man. We're going to block. It's +3. Why couldn't it be +5? Feels bad. Believe in the heart in the cards. My cards have no hearts. They have no hearts to believe in. We get a 4/5 block. Yep. We die that game, but that's what game 2 and game 3 are for. It's the beauty of best of 3. But yeah, make sure you go check out twitch.tv/Semulin. He's in the middle of a big ol' sub push involving such things as more longer streams, more streams, 24-hour streams, haircutting streams. We don't have, well, I think I'm actually happy with the Molten Blast. Kills most things they have and kills that. So Molten Blast, welcome to the team. Spellcraft, see you. Do we need that Shell Shield? Fury? Spike Field Trap? I think Shell Shield's not as good in this matchup. Theoretically, they have a lot more removal, but we didn't see it out of a significant half of their deck. Back in we go. I think I might actually play a second ACOG. Spellcraft is 4. I'll play a second ACOG over Spellcraft. I like ACOG a lot. A lot. A lot. We'll see how this YouTube draft goes. Last week's YouTube draft, or the last YouTube draft that'll be up. Time travel, it's tough with videos, was a much better one than this one. This, however, looks like a great keep. We are playing Kaza in this deck at exactly the place that I want to play Kaza. I think we picked her like 11th, and we were in blue-red, and it just kind of worked. I don't know why there's not a YouTube command. There should be. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Considering I am, or at least was, predominantly a YouTuber. I think I still am predominantly a YouTuber, but I just like Twitch a lot more. I like it a lot more. Unfortunately, I don't think Cydian's around to add that command, so I'll have to get to it. It's very simply youtube.com/themanaleak. You will find like 6 years worth of videos. You'll find a video that has like 400,000 views on it. And only one of them. No more. All right, so we will drop Notably Not a Wizard. And we'll get in for 1. Could do it if you mod you. That's true. That's true. There is no button for that. We'll take 3. I think that worked. All right. We cannot let a Rock Slide Sorcerer live. And we can certainly race. You're doing 3 a turn. Look at me, I'm doing 5 a turn. And drawing cards while doing it. Drawing lands. Sweet, sweet lands. All right, don't play anything that can't be killed by a Royal Eruption, please. A Ravager's Mace. They think they're going to race me. They wish. Royal Eruption, hold up the ACOG. Inordinate Rage? Cute. 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 Want to trade it? Sure. Fine by me. Fine by me. How are we doing so far? We had a great, dang it. We had a great first draft, 3-0. This draft, a little bit less good. Our deck has just not been showing up. We won the first match pretty handily and then had significant land issues. Either not drawing them, or in this case, drawing too many of them. So it's looking like we're going 3-0-2-1. Or 3-0-1-2. Okay. Here we go. Kick Royal Mage, buy back one of those royally dealies. Yeah, one of these royally dealies. Get on in for 3. We'll get to royally dealy Tabaraks here. I'm using standard issue lands. I should have custom built my lands. That's true. That's true. I was wondering if we should royally dealy face. They have tapped out. They have given up. Opponent has given up. So I will accept their give up. And 5 them to the face, and then 3 them to the face. Interesting choice to give up when they didn't have to, but I'll take it. They knew we had the royal in hand. Back in we go. Back in we go. And yeah, it's 6 o'clock. Been here for 3 hours. Fitting in the third draft is always ever so slightly tricky. Exclamation mark Stream Raiders for the link. Morty, how's it going? Hey, look at that. We have a YouTube command. Yeah, that works. Magic content, stream highlights, blah, blah, blah. Yep, that works. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get a 2-1. I would like to go 5-1 today so far. Sure. And I think that was a mull that I saw from them. I'll take a mull. Fireblade Charger. Getting aggressive. There's the mountain that we always had. Always had. Acquisitions expert. Okay. Okie dokie. Take a look at these 2 islands. Look at them. Look at them. Aren't they pretty? Boop. Boop. So I'll happily trade with, I guess, all right, they're going to mace up the charger. That's fine. I'll happily trade with the expert here. Oh, they're not even going to do it? Sure. So at some point that charger is going to die. There's something to be said about making it die now, or there's something to be said about just drawing more cards. I think we just draw more cards. We take another turn of 3. There is a way that we start getting into trouble here, though. They have gone vroom vroom. Pardon? What's it to equip for? Okay. Well, I guess we're spark maging, shooting it. Kinda hope they deal 5 to my face. and not to one of my creatures so that I can double block the expert, we're gonna need to top deck like a champ and have them not draw viable cards for a few turns here. That's kind of a viable card. I think we have to Royal Erupt it. We have to hold up our blockers for the expert, ACOG, literally any creature they play. They don't have one. Whip away, my friend. Let's get an infiltrator down. So what does the mace do? It counts party members. So it's only, okay, it's much less scary now. Yeah, I'm not playing into removal. It's a scary situation to be in right now. This ACOG is looking very bad. Oof. Very bad without stuff in the graveyard. Expert just got a whole lot bigger. A whole lot bigger. We're certainly going to kill it. A lot of lands coming in here right now. Just going to say. A lot of lands. We can double block the channeler. But I feel like I'm in a variety of trouble. A large variety of trouble. No, you don't get that. You don't get to have that. Not today. So now what do we do? Then we keep top decking creatures, I guess. Any chance you'll let this through and let me draw a card? No? No go? Okay, fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. I tried. Spend your turn equipping, totally fine. This is a bug catcher. Let's just start smashing. That's only going to be a 3/3 next turn. Let's start smashing. If we deal 8 twice, they're going to be in trouble. Highly doubt we'll get a chump here. That seems like death if they chump. Pitch a land, get themselves a synchronized spellcraft they can't cast. Love it. This is why I don't like Magmatic Channeler, because they have until the end of this turn, right? Yeah, I think Magmatic Channeler is very not bueno. I don't think you would ever not play it, but I think it's a very, 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 very late pick. I'm expecting just to... Oh, land. They've got a bat. Okay, the bat is a problem. The bat is a significant problem. Hey, look. No, we can't block it. The bat is a significant problem. We pop this down, and we force them to block with the bat. Bat is much less of a problem. If we come in with this, they chump this. They take 12, but they gain 3. Yeah, I want to force them to have the bat die. Death to the bat. Death to the bat. Take 8, gain 3. They take 5. They go to 8. 7? 7. 7 is math. Pass the turn. We have held on. We are approaching the 2/1. I can deal with that too. We are approaching the 2/1. We go in. It's going to force a block somewhere. Yeah, we go in. Force a block to one of them. Maybe they block with both. Stuart Stubob, thank you very much for the follow there. The double block. I did not expect the double block. Let's get rid of the sorcerer. That's the scarier part. Down to 3. Pass the turn. We're so close. We did it. We did it. They hit nothing. They hit stone cold nothing. They're going to inordinate rage it, sure. You got it, friend. Whew. Pulled out the 2-1. YouTube, thanks for hanging out for a long draft there. A fun draft. There were some fun games in there. Our deck finally showed up at the end and we went 2-1. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. You can always come on over here to Twitch and hang out with these folks over there and play battles and stuff like that and talk about the inevitable heat death of Magic. But yeah, you can do all that, of course, on YouTube. You can like, share, and subscribe. Bye, YouTube.